Hey out there, simple-minded hiker here. There's something that's really bugging me. You see everywhere nowadays, like everybody's like, you know, you look at the advertisements and, society tells you have to have this, you have to have that. And society keeps you in your 9-to-5 job and keeps you down and you got to work for your passion. If you may not make a lot of money, but if it's your passion, at least you have that to work towards and stuff like that. It's just really starting to piss me off because it's like not all of us were born into a great situation. Not all of us had, two parents at home that were excited for us to come home at the end of the day and gave a shit about our day. There's a lot of people like that. Parents were divorced. So, we didn't have that, like, hey, I'm really looking out for your best interest and you should do this with your life or you should do that. And you know what? Try your passion. And if your passion doesn't make it and you fall flat on your face, we'll be here to help pick you up. Not all of us have that. Now, I didn't have an awful childhood, but I didn't have money handed to me. So it's like you have to, in your 20s and 30s, like sometimes you have to grind. You have to go to the 9-to-5 and you have to like go to more than one job. But it's what you do with that is what will help you in your mid 40s or 50s. Now, if you just do that and you just go and grind, and you buy like a new Ferrari, or you have the best house on the block, or something like that, and that's now I've made it. Well, that's kind of an empty thing, and you know what? You may regret that instead of going on a trip or something like that. But in your 20s and 30s, and maybe even early 40s, if you grind enough, and you save your money or you put it towards something later in life that's going to help you, that you don't have to work as hard in your 40s and you definitely don't have to work as hard in your 50s. Because in your 20s and 30s, you have the energy to do that. Your body is built for that. But when you get into your 50s, I'm 53 and I did a lot of shit in my 20s. Like I built apartments and stuff like that, and now I don't have to do it. I missed out on things. I didn't go out with my friends on certain things and stuff like that. And I had kids a little later. But now, I'm not a gazillionaire, but that's, now I have enough. And enough is enough too. And enough is enough. That's the other thing. Like you have to know when enough is enough. Like I have apartments. And I have the ability to build another one. But you know what? The ones I have, I can manage. They're paid off. I'm able to come out here and hike with a weighted vest at 3 o'clock in the afternoon whenever I want to. It's like, if I got another one, I may have to have just one more thing I got to manage. But enough is enough. I paid my kids to go through college. Well, one of them. I only got 3 more semesters for the last one. And they helped me pay for that. But enough is enough. Like, you have to know when to stop, settle down, evaluate the situation, and know, you know what? Enough is enough. Nobody gives a shit if I am like a multi-gazillionaire. So these people that are talking about, chase your passion and things like that. Well, they may have the ability to chase their passion and be and the backing for that, but not everybody has it. So if you hustle in your 20s and 30s and you have more than one job, yes, sometimes you still got to go out and have a good time. But if you hustle those 20s and 30s and you put it towards something that's going to benefit you when you're older, then you have more time for your passion. You have more times to go to. I love to travel. My wife and I have traveled with our kids a lot because we hustled in our 20s and early 30s. Like I hustled more than one job. So I hate this advice of, you know what, Society's keeping you down. Society's telling you the 9 to 5 is the way to go. Society is, in the advertising business and telling you this is what you want. The lawnmower and the mower and the house and the picket fence and everything. Well, you also have your own brain. So if you don't want that and you know it's society trying to keep you down, then don't do it. Save your money. Live below your means. You don't need a new car. You don't need a new motorcycle. You don't need all this new shit. Hustle now, so when you're older, you're not one of those people in their 70s going to see the Eiffel Tower and can barely make it up the Eiffel Tower. You'll be able to do it in your late 40s or early 50s and still enjoy yourself. But just because society tells you, it doesn't mean you have to do it. But you still need to hustle. No one's going to give you anything unless you're born from a family like that. Then, yeah, chase your passion. But I'm sick of these gurus telling all these kids, chase your passion, enjoy your life, and don't be sucked down by the man. Well, you still need to eat. You still need to, build a future. So stop with that. Hustle in your 20s and 30s. And you'll have a better life in your older days. It's just use your brain. I'm sorry. I'm just being a simple-minded hiker. I love hiking.